You're not taking, you don't have to take back what you said, say, oh, I didn't mean to say that about Nick's physique. Own up to it, and just own up to the fact that, like I said, being the one who's calling the Olympia, you were out of place. Okay, in a previous video, I went at Bob Cicherillo a bit over the back and forth with him and Nick Walker. In this video, I'm actually going to come to Bob's defense to a degree. We all know the comments that Bob said about Nick's response, and Bob responded to Nick's response. That's all out there. I don't need to repeat that. Some people are screaming that Bob needs to be fired or even banned. I think we're getting a little out of hand. Now, yes, I firmly believe that he was out of line with what he said. Not that there was anything wrong with what he said if he was just a content creator or a commentator, independent commentator, not affiliated with Olympia, but he is the announcer for a lot of shows and the Olympia. Whether he's a direct employee, it's as a direct employee of the Olympia, or is that it's as an independent contractor. He's part of the Olympia. He gets paid by the Olympia. When you're in that position, yes, you're allowed to have your personal opinions on things, but when you're in certain positions, you might have to refrain from being totally open on your feelings about certain things. In this case, Nick Walker is a Olympia contender. And to make the remarks about placings, and when you're the one that's going to be announcing it, is definitely out of line. You shouldn't be doing it. And I did say that you should make a choice. Either continue being an announcer or just go to commentate and keep doing your YouTube and say whatever you want. You're free to say it. I'm sure you have no intention of stepping away from being the voice of bodybuilding. And I don't have a problem with you continuing to be the announcer at these shows. I gave you credit for being a good announcer. You have a good voice. You have your own style. And it actually works when it comes to the calling the shows. What I do think, and I'm sure, and I got a good feeling they already have, I think Dan Solomon, Jake Wood, who run the Olympia, most likely have already reached out and talked to you and told you that this is a little over the line given your position. I do think also the right thing to do would be, and it would show a lot of character, make a video and say, you don't have to take back what you actually said, your personal feelings about Nick Walker and his physique. You just say something like this: listen, I words I spoke were my personal feelings, and thinking back on it, it was inappropriate given my position with within bodybuilding, being the announcer for all these shows, and most importantly, the Olympia. It was not my place to speak certain things, and I'm sorry that I spoke it in public. You don't have to take back what you said, say, oh, I didn't mean to say that about Nick's physique. Own up to it, and just own up to the fact that, like I said, being the one who's calling the Olympia, you were out of place to be saying certain things, and you refrain from doing that. When you stop doing the announcing for the bodybuilding shows, and you want to make videos and you want to say all these things, it's what you personally feel, be my guest. And back to how I started this video, for the people who are screaming that they got to fire him, they got to ban him, step back and take a breath or two. He didn't kill your dog. Like I said, I do think that he should make a statement, take steps to squash this. All right, that's just my opinion. You can agree or disagree with anything I've said. Either way, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.